Hi everyone, it's Emilia here. Welcome to my new video. Today I want to try something different for me, but I hope you will like it. It's with the new product from Stamperia. That's a junk journal. It's called The Owl's House, the collection. It's from this collection, and it's a book, A4 size. It has many pages. We've got background stickers, die cuts in this book, and I want to use only the book to create 3 different Christmas cards or winter cards. I will focus on just creating the compositions and how you can combine these elements which are in the book into your cards. These cards will be simple, quick, easy to make. Let's just go quickly through the book. We've got the pattern papers, then we've got the cut out elements which are pre-cut. You can just push them out, and these are double-sided, so you've got usually sentiments and any writing will be on one side, and then on the other side is plain. Very, very pretty. I love this collection. Lots of animals, woodland themes, flowers and trees. Again, pattern papers. Then we've got some cards and labels, and then we've got stickers. So the stickers you just peel and stick. These are quite thin. We can still use them on our cards, but you know, I like to create layered compositions, so I will see if I maybe use some in the background, or I will just stick them on a thicker paper and then cut out. So again, we've got more cutouts, and these are the same. I think these are the same thickness of the paper as the actually background paper. Then again, we've got stickers, more backgrounds, and you can see the pattern paper is double-sided, and that's it. So this is a super exciting product, I think, for lots of people, because if you have the book, you can make some cards, you can make journals, lots of things with the book. You don't need the whole collection. If you, I don't know, make journals maybe, but from time to time you want to make card, this will be great for you. So I will choose some pattern papers. Probably will take this one. I want to take quite not as busy backgrounds, as I'm going to create some composition on the top. Definitely some tags. Probably I will take out more than I need, and then I will just put them in a little box, whatever I will not use. But these are super fun. Okay, so what I have here, I've got 3 card bases with the background paper. So I've got 2 square cards, 5.5 by 5.5, and the paper is just trimmed to be smaller than the card base. How small, it depends on how big you want to have the border. I used the craft brown paper. My cards will open to the top, but this is a personal preference. I used A4 paper just to make the card base. So I've got one with the trees, one just blue with the snow, and then I've got one A2 size, which is 5.5 and 4 1/4 of an inch, and then I've got a wooden background. So that's, I will be creating the compositions on that. Then I've got these big pieces left, and I will use them for more cards. And I've got the smaller pieces, which when I was cutting the paper, I've got these, and I think maybe I will use them on my cards as well, so I will have them on the hand. Then I took out lots of elements. Some have the sentiments on one side and then nothing on the other side. For my sentiments, I actually chosen For You, Winter Magic and With Love, but you can choose whatever you want. This one says While Winter Whispers Through Silent Wood. That's nice. Or this one, snowflakes fall soft as kept secrets. So, you know, there is many to choose, and if you want to create typical Christmas cards, then you can. This one says welcome, but I will use this probably for the other side. So let's just have this on the side. Like I said, for you, winter magic with love, because not necessarily you have to create with these Christmas cards. You can create just the you know, for birthday, for any other occasion. Some elements are very Christmassy, but then the other are just winter. I think I need to refill the bottle, but my glue, I use just tacky glue almost for everything. I love it. You don't need much. Very thin layer of a glue will be enough, as we're not creating very heavy cards today. A challenge for me to keep it simple. So I will do this one. I'm just wondering if I should attach them or maybe work on the card on the background before, as if I want to do something. I don't know. Let's just attach. Oh, this one's nice as well. I love this background. Maybe I should just maybe I should do this one. Let's just see how the elements would look on it. Or is it too... Oh, I love that. Let me just see, because I've got one blue. Oh, I will take the brown, I think. Okay, I'm not attaching the third one because I'm not sure what I will do with it. Maybe I will add something that I don't know, a string or something to the paper. We'll see. I'm not going to use many other things than these which I have here, but I want to bring string, definitely. Something to add a little bit more texture, and maybe something else, I don't know, like a very tiny piece of lace. I will see. One thing I wanted to say, these elements, when you take them out, sometimes you can see the places where it was connected to your paper, so you can trim that. I usually don't do that. Or you can use a bit of ink and just ink the edges so you cannot see this white fluffy things. They are barely visible, but if you don't like it, just add a bit of ink on the edges. I won't be doing that. Okay, so off the camera I spent a little time to create 3 compositions. I didn't adhere anything yet, just to show you my thinking process. Basically, I try to have an arrangement of elements. You can see that you can still move everything, and yeah, in different styles. So this one has the paper which I had, the off cuts which was left. Then here we've got only elements, and then here I also took one card from the book. You see it has 9 different cards. Actually this one would be great as well, but yeah, I took one, and then just to have something larger in the background, one tag and smaller pieces. And I think this composition I'm not sure about, but I tend to do sometimes cards maybe I'm not sure about, because then later I will find someone who really liked them. So yeah, let's start putting it all together. I have other cards on the side, and I will start with this one. One thing I will be using is foam tape. This is just to bring some dimension to my composition. With the first one, for the first element, I think you can cut it into like a banner style, or you can just rip it, and I think I will just rip it. Tear it, I mean. But if you don't like that look, definitely cut it, do some shape. You can use cutting dies to have a really nice design on the at least one side of that paper. But that will work for me perfectly. So I will do that, and then I will show you how I save the elements by just cutting them into smaller pieces and then using on other projects. So that's fine. And then I had this tree behind. That's exactly what I'm going to do now. Cut it maybe in half, because I can still use the other half. I don't need the whole tree today. And then I will also take the tape. I just need a smaller piece. Oh. Try not to cut your nails. I think this is one, maybe not many times when I actually talk to you while creating, because I usually don't like to speak when I create, but I thought maybe someone would like a video like that. We'll see. Please let me know in the comments. Oh, this is stuck now. I will also add glue just so I can move it if I need, because the tape would, you know, go and then I wouldn't be able to move that. I just need to put it behind. Okay, I think that's maybe so we can see the top as well a little bit. Yeah, so please let me know, what do you think about video like that, me talking to you and kind of creating in a real time instead of speeding up the video, because I don't know if you have time to watch the videos or not. Oh, I put them on the other side like I would usually with the elements, but they are double-sided, so it doesn't matter which side do we use. So I want the one large snowflake on top, then the smaller one here, and between I want to have the sentiment. For the tape, if you're using scissors, I have these for the tape, because after a while they are very sticky and you actually cannot use them to cut anything else. Of course, if you regularly clean them, then not a problem, but I'm not good at that. These cards are super quick to make. I love that. So then this one here, I'm just wondering if I should move it more underneath the snowflake. Maybe I can. No, I cannot. I think I want to have it more to the right, so I will add a tape first. This tape is not super sticky, so actually it's good. Okay, now I will add a snowflake with another piece. If you have double-sided foam squares, they'd be perfect here. Okay, and now I'm going to add this one here and a little heart somewhere else. We'll see. Obviously, when I create, the idea changes. So I have an idea, I will create the composition. Sometimes I take a photo to, you know, recreate it, and then I just don't follow the photo and create something different. But it's still okay. So this one I want behind the snowflake, like that. Okay, and a little heart, and that will be it for this card. Okay, I found a place for the heart, and I also created a little string bow. I want to have it behind the heart, so I will use the hot glue, oops, to attach this to the first banner, and then I will put the heart on top. Let's just take this little piece. Oh, I think that's still too big. So actually all elements had some foam tape, a little bit of glue as well, because we're attaching it to the string, and that's it. This card is ready. Let's play with this one now. I didn't attach the card base, and I think maybe I will just use the string to wrap it. Okay, so I will try to have this string behind, not behind, yeah, behind my elements. So I am going to make a little string bow on the side. I'm not going to cut off the excess yet, in case I need to change something later. String shouldn't be a problem here. It's not very thick, so I think that'll be alright. Okay, let's just keep these on the side. Or maybe I will just put them on the bottom for now. I start with the largest pieces and then see, you know, what else I can add and where. Okay, I try to have a equal border from the top on, actually it's not equal, anyway, quite straight on the side, that's important. And what else I had? I had a tag here, which I think I'm going to again cut in half, so I can use the other. Do I want this part or this one? No. So I can use the other, even if we're cutting, you know, the 1/3, we can still use on the other card or project. Tape. This is slightly wider than my element, but I think that'll be alright. Yes. Okay, I think the house could be there. I had the flowers. I should actually focus on remembering how it was, because again I don't remember. I had the flowers somewhere, right? Behind the house maybe. Okay, yes. Let's do the flowers, the flower first. It's actually really pretty. Love the green color of it. Not maybe very popular for poinsettia to be green, but I love that. Okay, then the house, and again we need more tape. I have that here, and a smaller flower there. For the smaller flower I will try to attach it to the tree, so if I would like to attach it to the fence, then you would need more pieces of tape. You see how quickly it is to make this? I just love that. We want it here, I think, or I like that here actually. So then it's with the, you can see the bow, or maybe slightly on it even. Smaller flower, because I had these smaller flowers, one here, I know it was on top, but I don't think I want it anymore on top. Maybe there, and then the little one there. I hope you are not bored. Okay, and then there. I think more time takes to remove the backing of the foam from everything than actually attaching the elements. I will try to make it straight with the bottom, which is a challenge, but I think that's okay. You could secure this bow now with the hot glue if you want, and I think I will just add a tiny drop of a glue here, just so it will stay in place. I can cut these tails, so we don't need it so long. Okay, all right, I will leave it at that, and I'm just wondering if I should add some, maybe tear the paper, just a bit of distress to that. Don't do it if you don't like it, just so it's not so like flat here on the left hand side. Okay, I'm going to the third one. Okay, all my elements have a tape, so this should be slightly quicker. I cut this in half because it's a clock, and I thought I can use a half of it somewhere else. And I will start, I think, with this. with the books, and then I will be adding the, actually I will use 2 pieces because I will be adding elements behind them. Oops. Okay, where do we want it? Somewhere not so close to the edge and kind of in the middle, I think. Now I want to add these, and maybe I will have to shorten some of these so they can go more behind. Yes, but not really. You don't need to, oops. You don't need to worry about that too much. Don't spend too much time. This should be quick and easy. This one just there. I only put it lightly so I can still put something underneath if I need. This one, or what else? We had the envelope. Okay, and then we had another tag, and definitely need to cut this one. I would keep these little pieces. I know they're very small, but still you can use them somewhere. Oh, I hope you can hear me well. There is an airplane going. It's really loud. Okay, what else? We've got this label and a piece of string stuck to it. So I think this label would go there because I wanted, but yeah, I want to have the cupcake first. Somewhere there. Then I want to have a mug on the other side, but maybe like that, and then this for you. Yeah, okay, let's do it. So the first label go underneath the cupcake, then the mug, and then we'll have the sentiment. Okay, and then for you. Okay, so I have this flower element and I actually like it, but I'm going to cut off here where the leaf is. I'm not cutting off that piece, it will stay there, but I want to have the leaf kind of on top of this little tag. Just wondering if I should cut a little bit more. So maybe the other piece we can attach separately. So I don't want anything sticking too much, but this could be used as well. This is like a patchwork. But you know, no one will know. Will they know? They will never know. Ah, that's perfect. Okay, so I will attach, I'm going to squash this a little bit. I will attach the first one with the glue because I'm just attaching it to the, let me just put this one first so I know where it goes. Yeah, there. So you know it's just sticking out there. And then this one also with the glue, but I will crunch these leaves a little bit. We don't need the foam tape for that because all the other elements, and I'm bringing that leaf in front of the tag as well, like that. Okay, I love that. So that's the third card ready. Actually, it's not. No, I wanted to add something there because it's quite boring. So I thought I will add this heart. I meant to add it on this card anyway, and then I wanted to add this other part of the flower on this side here. So let's just crunch this a little bit there. I think that's, I don't know, it's like missing something. Cannot explain. Of course you don't have to do it. And there is one thing I want to do for all the cards. I really like them. The one last thing I want to use is contour liner. I'm going to add some white dots here and there just to make the cards slightly more interesting. I promise, I'm not adding anything else apart the white dots. That's it. The compositions are finished. Okay, it's good that I only added the tape in the middle of each element, so I can still push something if I need. Okay, good. Right, when I use the let me just go and grab something. When I use the contour liner, I like to try on the spare piece of paper, because sometimes, I don't know, some days I just create really ugly dots. No, it's okay. So today it's working for me, and I will have here and there smaller and larger, like a, I don't know, like snow. Everything is still wet, but I will show you my cards. So that's the first one, and please let me know which one do you like the most. That's the second one. I really like how they turned out, and with just one, actually one product, because the junk journal book is the main product I used here. Please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more videos like this one, and comment below the video to let me know if you like the video or not. I do appreciate any feedback. Take care everyone, have a lovely creative day. Bye bye!